Right, hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry about that, I'm just having a few technical problems over at my end, I believe it is, but well, we'll swing with it then. If there's any other problems and you cannot see anything, please drop a line, let me know. And it maybe there might have been an update and I'm not aware of it, but we'll see. We'll go with it at least anyway. So, as I was saying before, we're lying top of the table, 5 points clear, sitting pretty up there. 16 games to go, and we could potentially win the league. There you go. I'm saying it now. We're going to win the league. Yeah, I'm quite excited about it. I'm not going to lie. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like there's a few games being played there. Yeah, for some reason I'm being told that I'm offline. Oh, apparently it's working now. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not so sure why that's saying it's offline. I'm a little bit confused by it, to be perfectly honest. But it does say we are live, so we'll swing with it. Right, okay. Let's move along with this. We hammer Haraby. That was a good 3-0 victory, although possession-wise doesn't say that though, does it? Linking debutant Dembele makes an immediate impact. Of course he does. We have got... We'll praise... He got 2 goals, really? Did we play him? He scored... I can't remember. It was only yesterday we played it, really. Barnby shines in the under-18s. Kieran Barnby, what you like? Ball winning midfielder. Yeah, got a long way to go though, really, to be perfectly honest. Medjbri rumours swirl as Barcelona watch on with the checkbook ready. Not one of our players. I did swing my hand over like that and I knocked my cup off, so I managed to get it over a cabinet right next door to the table. I'm just wondering what else I've spilled drink over. Definitely not over my microphone, because that would upset me immensely. We'll carry on to the next game. We've got a few days left. Our players should be able to get a little bit of a rest. So what I was really aiming for. Who's it? Oh, he looks quite good though. Yeah, we're not using wing. Are we using wingers? We are using wingers, and he will be quite good on the left hand side. Would he be better than we could do with a backup to we've got Mason, haven't we? So is he on contracted the inverted winger? Crossing not great. Okay, we'll carry on. We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna go for anybody else. Yeah, and getting messages that it could be our internet that's playing up a little bit, which is a little bit annoying as well. So, who would have thought in this whole isolation thing and lockdown that the last thing to go really, which would cause an absolute issue, would be the internet. Boston win, Wellingborough win. They beat Leicester though. Leicester falling down by the wayside. So we are 5 points clear of both teams, with Boston as well, and we've played the same amount of games. So we have got a little bit of a gap now, which is good. Still a couple of days left. Right, okay. Oh, we're nearly there, yeah. I just want to play the game, that's all I want to do. Forget about this faff in the middle. Right, Lincoln staff contracts set to expire, no decisions made, okay. We're not really bothered about their contracts, let the boss man deal with all of that stuff. As Paul reports on newbie progress. Advanced playmaker on attack. Where newbie? Whereabouts are you playing? We don't want you there, do we? If you could play there, or you play attack, you're 30 years old. I mean, how are you not any good? Although you can play winger, I think that's where we're playing you, isn't it? Attacking playmaker. It says centre though. We'd rather have you on the right though, haven't we? Accomplished on the right winger. We'll have you on support as well, because that's what we really want to train you in. And definitely crossing. Can we get some training on crossing? There we go. Lovely. Lovely. We have some crossing stuff there as well. Oh, there's an ambulance going by. It's all action outside, I tell you. Nobody on the roads apart from the key workers and the ambulances and the policemen and everywhere else. It's been rather a quiet day today. I'm not sure what it's like everywhere else. Financial update. Wow, we had 90,000 not long ago, and look how much money we're losing now. It looks horrible, doesn't it? 13,000 again, another loss. It's a lot of money. We do need to get promoted. Oh, what's this? Selection advice. Centre, okay, I can live with that. Newbie attacking midfielder there. Robson's back. Robson's back, everybody. Irving on the verge of Lincoln claim clean sheets milestone. 8 and 10. Doesn't seem a lot, does it? Take long kicks. Not preferably, if we can help it. Okay. So just see a few notifications come out. Right, let's move along. Then we've got a day left. Oh, it's been a long wait, hasn't it? An absolute long wait. And all of a sudden it's got very, very dark outside. So I'll put a little bit of a light on and see how that goes. Oh, you can see me. Hello. Got Wizbet coming as well. Ah, dear. Two teams, well, Wizbet really are quite a tough team, but being at home, I'm quite confident. 2 wins here, 6 points, and we'll see where we are, but that should help us immensely, providing what the other teams do. Lutterworth is potential banana skin at 15th position. We don't tend to do well against bottom clubs, but this season we haven't really rolled over. Trials of finishing. Left, right winger. Well, we got Newbie, and now we've got Robson back, so I don't really think we need anybody else. Crossing 5, if that's all you got, it's not. You are potentially better than Newbie though, And how old? You're 32 years old. I expect you to be a lot better than that. So probably not. Nicky Walker. Either side. Now you will be quite good at 31 years old again. Yeah, again I expect you to be a lot better. What about on the other side? Yeah, you're not that much better. So I might as well hang on to. We got Matthew Dowse, striker. Now we'll be potentially looking at you, but 3 and 15, 21 years old. Yeah, we're not. Is that all we got really? Doesn't seem great, does it? Apparently we've been postponed. Heavy snow. Alright, we could have been playing in snow today. Typical. Welcome everybody. We are in season 7. We are hopefully on the verge, well, 16 games away from winning the league. Well, say 16, it could be potentially 15 games. If we win 15 games, we'll win the league. It could be fewer games than that if we do potentially well, but we are looking for a good win. But if you'd like to tell me whereabouts you are watching from, that would be a big help. I'd like to know these things. It's the demographics and stuff like that. And whether or not you play Football Manager yourselves, and what saves you're doing, and what you're doing in this period of lockdown, I guess. Well, I can't believe that's been postponed. Okay, our players will get a lot of rest, and give Robson a bit of a rest as well. 23. Oh, hang on a moment. Boston beat Rushden 2-0. Leicester lose again. Did they lose again? Where are they? Lost 5-2 at home to Desborough. Wow. So they could be potentially going out of contention. Hopefully they are just collapsing somewhat. That would be nice to see. And now we've got to wait another few more days. A done deal there. Borgia has been snapped up by Villarreal. Now I must admit, I'm on my Bolton save on my YouTube channel. The links are in my profile and what have you. Is on the page, but we've just got to the Premiership in 6 seasons. We had 2 seasons in the Division 1, League 1, 4 seasons in the Championship. I tell you what, it was tough, really tough. And to be honest, we had the first season we got into playoffs straight away. Second season not, or was it second season? Oh, I can't remember. We survived the first season, got into the playoffs the second. We virtually bottled it in the third, and we actually had a good run in this 4th season. And we're now in the Premiership. We had quite a bit of money to spend as well, about 30 odd million. And we're talking Bolton, who had no money, 12 points deficit, a lot of debt. And we're kind of turning it around now, which is brilliant. I can't. It's a really good save to do, the Bolton save. And now we're in the Premiership. It's a case of staying up. And we haven't played. We're just about to start our 7th season and the first season in the Premiership. So I can't wait to get on to the next game for that. As I do my recordings well in advance, I'm quite ahead of myself at the moment. So from what you're seeing now, you're probably about a season or 2 behind. So this spoiler alert. So it is a very, very good save. I am enjoying it quite a lot. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and getting the right players in, and that's what I'm finding hard with this save, because we're in tier 9, not tier 1 now. It's very, very difficult, and transfers are just so hard to to get the right players in. And I think we're starting to get the right players in now, but it's coming at a cost. And I'll show you in a sec. So if I just show you the squad at the moment, I mean, you look at these players. I mean, we've got like Ricky Robson, we've got Dave Carter, Ruben Derbyshire, and some of the like Alex Newby, and Fergus McCautry. We're getting these players in, but they are on an appearance fee of £90 an appearance. Finances, yeah, we've got that much money, but we're currently tripling our wage budget. So it's really tough indeed. So it is kind of hard to stay on top of things. We have got £1,000 transfer budget though. They've given us that, but we just can't afford to pay anybody. Oh, Lutterworth are coming in after Wisbech then. Okay. Man United closing in a record win. What's this? Relentless United is now but a matter of time away from setting the new Carabao record for consecutive victories. From seven games on the spin, is that all? United won it last season. Liverpool won it for 3 on the bounce. Then Arsenal before that. Ah, look at that. But it's United, man. It's the Manchester derby in the semi-final. Wow. Certain other things that don't matter in our league at the moment. It would be nice that if we managed to get to the Premiership, we would be in a very, very good position. But it doesn't matter how we get there, whether it's with this team or somebody else. We did start off with Radford. This is our 4th club. We did leave the last team early because of ambition. The last team, Leighton Athletic, didn't have any ambition, and we were building quite a good team there. Just unfortunate, really, we didn't really capitalise on anything. We were just getting higher and higher in the league. I think 6th was the highest they got to, but they weren't. There was no desire to go any further, and I'm hoping Boston. I'm going to lose. Look, what's this? FA Cup 3rd round, Southampton, Brentford win. Always nice, and Boston lose to Sleaford. That is a big result. That is. Sleaford, they were near the bottom at one point. They managed to dig themselves out of it, but that is a massive result though. It does mean now if we win a game in hand over Leicester, we will be 8 points clear, and then we're gonna be some points ahead, I think, providing we can win. Wisbech are a line in 4th or 5th, aren't they? So let's see if we could take these down. They're line in 4th actually, Wisbech. Baker sat by Wadsborough. If anybody's actually interested and really want to join up, I guess, sign for them, get a contract. We're not going anywhere just yet because I feel like we've got something here, and I'm hoping they'll have a bigger wage bill next season. I'm going to have to do something about this though. Robson, McCautry, Malage, Hoplet. See, I'm not so sure. Dembele I'm thinking of putting up there actually. Right, okay. Scout meeting. Let's see, they're no good to us at all. We're not looking for anybody there. Oh, Eric Bristow's brother. Jamie Bristow. Nathan Cameron in defence. 34 years old. Not looking for anybody that old, I don't think. Although, experience, it will help. Here we go, 1st v 4th. Right, this is a massive game. Team selection then. Match preview, what was it? Yeah, we're not doing too bad against them. Right, team selection. So, Schofield, Britain, yeah, I'm happy with that. They're our new boys. Ricky Robson is not yet fit. Why is he not yet fit? Because he came back. I think we brought him back too early, and he'd gone and got himself injured straight away. So we're not going to risk him. Although Kemp's playing really well. How we want back as soon as. They're all defenders. Anna Smith. I am tempted with Dembele is top there. It's Alex Newby. Reece Davis, I think. Although Alpha Mason can play there, I'm going to go with Reece Davis. He does do pretty well. Nosco for, you know what? Newby can come off and have a rest. We've got people everywhere, haven't we? Okay. Watkins. Him or Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp's doing reasonably well. Alan Smith's got 11 goals. Do we play him? Do we play him? Probably not just yet. Mason can come on for McCourtry. Right, okay, this is the side then. We got Irvine, Schofield, Wold, Carter and Britton, Derbyshire and Pitt. This is what I wanted to sort out, wasn't it? DLP and support. Can we just swap you two around, see what you like? We'll go along with that, I guess. Where's the rest of our... We haven't got many midfielders though. That's Sam Evans can play ball-winning midfielder. But everybody's fit and rearing to go, aren't they? Right, okay. Let's submit it. Let's see what we're all about this game then. Wold is lacking match fitness. Tough. You've got to play. Although Brownhill can potentially take your position, but unless you get any games in, you won't get any match fitness at all. Same sort. I'm not so sure. There's a lot of gap here. I think they're playing two defensive midfielders, aren't they? Handover. Well, we've got the faith. Let's get a victory here. Don't care how you do it. Here we go then. Sit back, relax, and watch the goals fly in, I hope. Or a draw. We don't tend to start the streams off very, very out of the blocks, really. But avoid a loss, and it'll be okay. As we have the attack with Schofield, plays into Malaysia, crosses it in. Oh, what a save! What a save by their goalkeeper. I mean, that was a goal bound all the way. As we don't get the ball, Radman comes forward. He's going to lump it up. Well, Britton calmly takes that. Wellingborough 2-0 up already against Cogenhoe. We are on top of this game, but it only takes one attack, like probably now. So we should be able to pick that up. Carter. Get rid. We've seen it where the goalkeeper just... what a tackle. Where the keeper just stands there, open-mouthed. Oh, what was that? That's better. Good recovery. What a ball to Davis. That should be in. It's not. How can that be offside when he's shot? I don't think it was. I'll have another look. It was. No. I disagree. I'm sure they move it afterwards. I'm sure they do. We are all over him at the moment. Few minutes to go. Half time. Right, we've not really pressured them enough, really, have we? Disappointing half. They love it. But we are going to go a little bit attacking. Oh, we are attacking. Okay. So attacking straight off. So that's why we've got majority of the possession and majority of the shots. We are going to bring in... Payne's actually battered, isn't he? I'm going to take him off, actually, Payne. I'm going to bring Sam Evans in. I'm going to bring Alan Smith in. He always does well off the bench, Smith. There we go. Let's make them substitutions. Let's see if we can grind ourselves a victory here. Wisbeck are getting rather dangerous, I feel. So we have the ball. Play it inside. Lovely. Derbyshire. Cross it. Oh, oh, good interaction there. Davis skips past his man and shoots wide. He's not the player you want at in that position. Oh, hello. Of course they do. Of course they get us a goal. They've done nothing all game and they come away with a victory. Well, the potential victory here. Of course they get a goal. Demand more. Right, come on. Can we get another highlight? It'd be disappointing if we lose this one. Especially being at home as well. In your own time. Another chance. Exact same position again. What do you want? That's over the bar. Right, 5 minutes to go. What's going to happen? Come on, another chance. Oh, we have a chance here. Can we escape with... No, we can't. We do put it back in the area though. A minute to go. Davis. Play it back. We're still coming. Go on then, guys. this time. Pressure on. We're not rolling. Good ball out to Schofield. Just cross it. Oh, really? Really? That's a throw in. We've still got time to put the ball in the net. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Play it. Malage, put it in. Oh, I thought that was a penalty there. It's not. That's it. Time up. We lose 2-1. 1-0. That's upset me, that has. We were all over them. Disappointment. I'm going to go a little bit aggressive because we did have a advantage here of expanding our lead. Whatever that means. Extending our lead. We've just chucked it away. We've let Wisbech back into this. Now we're playing. If we played Lutterworth, it might have been a different kettle of fish. I'm not happy at all. Yeah, was that an undefeated run again? Hang on, just out of interest. Just out of interest. What was our? What was it? 5 games unbeaten. A lot of good victories in there as well. A couple of away games in there. But the home games is what we've been really putting away. And we miss out. Again, Wisbech this time. We must have beaten them away from home. So I'm hoping we did that. Wow, I'm so annoyed at that. I can't believe it. Maybe we shouldn't have gone attacking straight away. Although we should have put the ball in the net a numerous of times. Right, Mason's going to come in from McGautry because he's not really played well at all, has he? We are going to have to bring Newby in as well, I think. Davis just, I don't think he's got it there either. Or just put Mason on that right-hand side. If you haven't noticed already, I do not like losing. A bitter taste in my throat, that is losing. Hate it. Right, I can get rid of you guys because you don't look the part. Nope. Oh, I cleared all of them. Okay. Oh, we get to save the game as well. Lovely. Ah, cannot believe it. I'm hoping we're not going to fall apart from this point on now. Home form was what I was really relying on. We've only just played Kirkby not long ago. I think we beat them 5-1 or something like that, or 5-2. So that's going to be a tough one. They're going to want to put revenge on us. Right, let's get to the next game. We're not postponing. That's FA Vars. Still got games in hand, so that's good. We've got a game in hand still over the other teams, I guess. 5 points ahead. So we're allowed a loss now and again. Just want to go on a little bit of a run. Torrington beat Kensham or Keenisham. This is FA Vars. So Wisbech are still in it. They beat Boston 2-1. Wow. Sleaford beat Long Eaton. They're all still in it. Harbour and... This is seriously the FA Vars? I thought, who's the team that beat us? Right, okay, what's happened here? Lutterworth win 2-1 away. Leicester lose again. So they are... so everybody is... We need a win here. Boston must have won then, did they? They played in the other game, didn't they? Yeah, we just need to... Boston are coming back into it, aren't they? We really need to... What's their form like, Boston? They've had a long unbeaten run. Look at that. And then they've lost Sleaford. Hopefully they're going to lose to Oadby as well. That would help us immensely. Man United overcome rivals. Ah, did they beat Man City then? Oh, top. No. What? Yeah, the Manchester Derby, the one. That's the league though. What did they do in the Carabao Cup? Did anybody notice? Because I don't think I noticed. Seems to take ages to get to these games now, doesn't it? It's really running slow. Don't understand why. Because the only leagues we got hemmed in really is just the English. Although there is a lot of leagues in there, I guess. Togwell sacked by Bedfont Sports, whoever they are. Gresley takeover rumours not to be believed. There's quite a lot of stuff going in the lower leagues. Right, okay. Under 18s enjoy a big win. Richardson in front. And oh, how old are you? Can you put the ball in the net? As a forward, probably not. Under 23s win as well. There's a lot of our players playing for him though. What's the advice for Lutterworth? He still wants to put Robson in there. McCourtry, I don't think you are going to be playing. I think really instead of having a DLP, no. Do excuse me. I was trying not to cough. Maybe I'll just take a deep breath. I think that's what I need to do. Like, it's not me having a fit or anything. Just trying to stop myself from coughing and not trying to speak at the same time, and it kind of not worked. Lincoln United versus 1st versus 13th. So Lutterworth have gone up. More FA Varsas. Anybody? Where's the team that beat us? Deeping are out to Harborough in the FA Vars. 4th round. You're having a laugh. Oh, they're replays. Bournemouth lose to Tiverton. Okay. Right. I'm just going to do something here. Ball winning midfielder, box to box, automatic there, and Sam Payne, you can go. Actually, you know what? You can go there. I want you to go box to box, Derbyshire. Will you play like that? Davis can come off. I'm going to bring in. What's wrong with Newbie? What's he playing at, really? Ricky Robson, he's not fit yet. Alfie Mason, can you go there? Inverted winger on that side. I'm going to give you a go over that side. I'm going to give you a box to box, I think. And what are our Schofield? Britain, did you play really well? Can bring it. Nosco can't be playing. Some of these guys played midweek, didn't they? That's why they're all unfit. I didn't give him permission to go and play. Watkins. I'm going to bring in Kemp up here. Malaja's just... I don't know what it is. Shadow striker just behind Dembele. But yes, I'm going to do that. Hopley, I might put Hopley up there actually instead. I'm going to put him as advanced. Right, okay, we're not going to go attacking straight away, although we should be doing. Right, okay, let's see how that goes. Don't think I really want to play this game now. Let's get on with it then. Let's go. Changing rooms. Yeah, defensive midfielder there. We should challenge him to prove a point. Yeah, okay, they kind of like that. I'll go along with the faith as well, just to reiterate everything. And apart from the goalkeeper, although he is our only goalkeeper, hence what he can do what he wants. If he's not really, Heart's not really in it, then he won't be in it, will it? I guess. Right, I'm going to say get creative. We do want a victory here. We don't want to just fall off the wagon, as it were. We've had a shot already. A victory here would give us our 5-point lead back again. Half an hour gone, not to go. I thought the game's not over that quick. Has a Lutterworth come forward, looking very, very dangerous indeed. Really? Wow. It's a good job that was a block. And who was that to, really? Where's our midfielders? We're all over that. We're in 6s and 7s here. Good interception by Wald over the top. Hopley. He needs somebody quick in there. Plays it into the middle. Oh, he's found Payne though. What a shot. Outside the box. He slams that one in. Did you see that? Hands up if you saw that. Wow. That's a great break. I'm not too convinced. It was, I think that was just a great counter-attack. And Payne about 18 yards out. It's ambitious effort, so it says down below. But it wasn't ambitious. I expected him to do that. But it's his 3rd goal of the season. So reasonably happy with that. As Archean. We header it away again. Mason. Find our man. Hopley. Oh, he's beat his man. Chested it past him. He's passed another one into the middle. He had players running in there. You passed it last time, but you didn't pass it this time. Unbelievable. Can we get another bit of attack going in here last couple of minutes? No, we can't. To say that we're all over this is an understatement. Alright, we should challenge the team once again. There's a lot more to come from you. I believe there is. I believe there is a lot more to come from you. Let's do it again. Do it again. We may go attacking at some point. If we get another goal, nobody really getting there. Derbyshire should be picking that up and play it wide. Gee whiz, Kemp's all over the place. He's playing really well in the attacking midfielder role, Kemp is. What a finish. Alfie Mason, right hand side. McCautry passes over to his same positionist, I guess. So the pair of them combine. Lovely connections there, I guess. Lovely goal. Looping header over the goalkeeper. 2-0. Could we be back on track here, people? Could we be back on track? I'm hoping we are. Half an hour to go. Come on. 5 points clear now with 14 games to go. 14 games to go. It's getting ever so close now, isn't it? Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Mason over that side, and I'm going to bring in Alan Smith. Rhys Davis can go up there as well, I guess, on attack. Kemp's playing really well. I can't deny him that. I'm going to push Dembele up there. And I really want somebody in the middle. Sam Evans for Payne. And I'm going to put him as a ball winner. There we go. Sam Payne's not really been in it. Apart from the goal, he's not really been in the game. An 8.3 though. And we've played a positive game. We've took our time. Quite literally taken our time. Can we get there? We'll play it all the way back. All the time in the world, Irvin, but not too much time. Carter, don't lose it. Pump it up down the middle. Of course you do. Oh, what a steal by Dembele. I tell you what, it's a good cracking save that is. Hit it right home though. 83 attendance. There's the St. John's again, or the Burger Man. Great ball in again as they hoof it away, and time's running out now. So we've scored 45 goals this season. It's a massive improvement from last. At this stage anyway, at least. Derbyshire puts it back in, back post, it's in the back of the net, and Dembele scores again, 5th of the season. Smith is probably wondering, why are you not playing me? That's probably why. Dembele seems to get himself involved an awful lot, and that's very well played indeed. Derbyshire lofts it back in. Dembele moves away from his man, his marker at least anyway, and puts it in the back of the net. 5th goal of the season. I mean, look at that. 18, 8 on target. 3-0. I am predicted a Lincoln United win, and they truly delivered. Their fans will be undoubtedly pleased with this victory and performance to go with it. Tim Robinson, BBC Lincolnshire. Tom Robinson, not Tim Robinson. Appreciate your efforts. Well done, guys. I'm loving it. That is cracking stuff. I'm reasonably happy with that. How can I not be? What about the other teams? Oh, this is FA Vars again, isn't it? Yeah, we saw that. Wellingborough lose to Croydon. Brighouse and Hampshire. They must have beat... who did they beat in the last round? The team that beat us. We'll find out in a second. Alford. They battered them 4-0 away from home. Wow, I expected Alford to win that one. So we're following Brighouse now. See how well they do. So it's Brighouse. Remember the name. They're the team we're going to be following in the FA Vars. Kirby Muxloe coming up next. Team of the week's announced. Lovely. 2 away games. Marchtown as well. Marchtown are down here, and Muxloe are down here as well. Right, 2 wins. So we've got 3 points out of the 6 predicted for this one. I expected 6 full points. I expect us to beat Wisbech. The fact that we didn't is disappointing. We've got Alfie Payne and Alfie Mason, and then Dembele. Mason played really well from that side actually. He may play there again if Robson doesn't come back anytime soon. Right, next one. Let's bring them on then. We'll give our players a little bit of rest. I'm hoping they're going to have the rest. They generally don't have any much training. They have got overall training and defending. Away from home, we're going to stick attack. We're going to stick with a positive approach. We're building something, and we want to get these players used to playing this sort of football. I feel like we can do it. What's Irvine on verge of Lincoln clean sheets? Oh, he's getting closer. East Midlands Counties League Premier Division player analysis. Chesterfield's grant offer accepted. Are they after... oh, I don't know who he is then. Oh, okay. At least they got 250,000 to spend. Evening there, DJ. How you doing? How's things at your end? Don't want to put newbie there. Why would I want to put newbie there? Busy. Oh, I'm going to cough again. Just bear with me a second. Whew. How are you coping with this isolation and lockdown business? Nice to finally chill out. Oh, good for you. I must admit, I've had quite a chill out day today though. I must admit, I'm back at working tomorrow though. So I've been virtually playing, well, literally playing Football Manager all day, but I'm playing on my other save. You're leaving this one to the streamers. Yeah, I'm afraid so. They are all at home, and by gum, are they very demanding. Although, to be honest, they all stay in their own rooms, which is good. I mean, they're all getting on with it. We only see them when they're hungry. Brighouse win again. FA Vars go through to the next round. Going to keep a tally on these guys here. They're okay. So it's just that you tidy one room up, you go back to that room, and it's a mess again. Namely, the kitchen. That's what generally it is when they're wanting something to eat, and they make a mess after you've tidied it up. So I've had to make dinner today because the wife is working, and she's pretty busy. I'm not sure if she's actually logged off. She should have done by now though, but because it's coming up to the end of the month, got quite a lot of grants and stuff to pay out and things. They all need doing. So, but I'll be back helping her tomorrow though, I guess. Yeah, so an off day today. Nice to have the break. I actually stayed in bed till 9 o'clock as well this morning. Yeah, the youngest, he had homework to do. Has he done it? I don't think he has. I can't get onto the website. That's the usual excuse. And because I'm not so technical, the wife has to sort that out and send the emails to the teachers who are working from home as well and what have you, to try and fix their log-ons and stuff. It's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Right, is Robson fit? Oh, yes. There we go. We're going to bring Robson back in. And I am going to bring Alpha Mason down here. Can you go on support? You can go on the... You know what? I'm going to have you on support for now. Kemp can play where he is. Watkins, I am tempted to bring him in as there. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. That is, isn't it, really? That's really good if you can match it as well. Was it just launched today? And how are you doing? Do you know? That's really good. Wow, flipping heck. Is that including what you've put in already, or you've got to put that in? Wow, that is amazing. That is massive, that is. Oh, well done you guys. How long is it? Just for today that it was going for, or oh, so that's without you guys putting it in. Flipping it, that's massive. It is very exciting. That is amazing. Especially these times at the moment as well. That's amazing stuff, that is. Well done. Well, Cautry, I want you on the bench actually. I'm going to put you instead of Brownhill. Oh, Steve Howe, you're back. Getting our first teamers back as well. I'm going to put Dembele up front to start off with. It is very exciting times. Oh, so you've got to spend it, have you? That'd be quite good. Nice to have, isn't it? End of budget. Of course it is. It's 31st of March, isn't it? So it's like a year end for a lot of companies now. Do you still have to spend it even in like times like this now? What's happening? Can you not reserve it and add it on to next year? But even so, if you can add that much in, flipping out, that is amazing stuff. That is. Oh, does it? Oh, in that case, yeah, you better spend it, haven't you? Yeah, I get that feeling. Yeah, take it. If it's part of the government anyway, take it. Yeah, you probably get a reduced monies next time round if you don't spend it, I guess. Submit this team. We're going positive again. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Oh, exciting times. And you're going to roll over to a new financial year as well. Amazing. I think ours isn't until end of June, our financial year, I think it is. So 1st of July. So we've still got a bit. So yeah, they hit another quarter end because we're doing our quarter end tomorrow. Well, I'll say tomorrow. It's been happening all month, really. Do you embrace? Oh, excuse me. Do you still have to go out to tender and stuff like that, or put forward cases in order to get a near enough budget? I guess. I suppose that everybody's going to be in potential inevitable budget cut eventually. I think we've secured some sort of deal for the next couple of years. I think it's been the ERDF thing, the Eastern European funding, whatever you want. I can't even remember. European. You know what? I'm going to have a look because it's annoying me now. I should really know this sort of stuff because it's the sort of stuff we do. It's the European Regional Development Fund. Yeah, so I think we've secured that for the next couple of years, I think. So we're quite lucky in that way. So you're expecting to be less than that next year? Well, I suppose. So do you? Right. Okay, I get you. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm not sure what ours is actually, but we have secured it for another year or so. So we're all right on that respect. Yeah, it's quite funny because we have like a farm down the road where we are. They have like a cafe that they've built on it, and that was ERDF funded. It's quite nice seeing things around you that you've contributed to. Well, say not contributed, but given towards, I guess, helped, which is quite nice. And they've got like little plaque on. See, I don't know how that's going to work when we're out of Europe though, which is it's going to be a little bit weird. But we, like I say, we have secured it for another year or so, so it's quite nice in that respect. But it all depends how the Brexit thing ends up finishing, I guess. I think everybody's going to be requiring a lot of help over the next couple of years, I think. Oh, you get 50%? Nice! Really? If you shoot... Oh my word. Surprised nobody's robbed you for it. Oh, what a return for Robson. 4 minutes in. He's back. He scores a goal. That's what we've been missing. I bet it is. I take it they know you by name now, though, I guess. I mean, that's a perk and a half, that is. I'd love to have something like that. Show your lanyard or your badge or anything. That'd be absolutely amazing. Although, you could... Oh, it's a penalty. Rubbish, referee. I don't think we've saved a penalty yet on this. No, we're not going to save it this time round either. Cheat days a month. Wow. Just the two. That's quite disciplined of you. To be honest, we'd have one virtually every week if that was the case. Dembele, you should have put that one away. Yeah, the only thing is you can tend to put quite a bit of timber on, I guess, by doing that. I must admit, I've not really missed the takeaways. Oh, we've not got the ball in the net yet. Come on. The shots are flying in. He tried to take him out, referee. That's a sending off. No? Not even a free kick. It is hard that. Oh, again we've hit the post. It is hard though. Oh, you go running as well. Nice. Are you into? Oh, that's a poor effort. Crikey, that's even more discipline. 6:30 in the morning. Evan's got to come in. I'm going to put Derbyshire as support, I think. I mean, are you a runner then, or is this just a little bit of fitness thing? Let's get this one away. Oh, good interception by Robson. Oh, he's going to win it. He wins it back again. Look at that. Ball over the top, Dembele. This time, son, you've had that many. Few chat. I'm going to take you off. You used to be a sprinter. What's your fastest 100? 11 seconds. That is quick. That's very quick. I remember doing when we had sports day at school, and I was probably the third fastest in the school at 100 metres. I think I clocked something like 11:03, and I still came third. It was just ridiculously stupid. But yeah, I mean, a sprinter over short distance, yes, but it's I'm more long distance now. I've done the London Marathon twice now, and I've done Windermere once as well over here. But yeah, I go for the long, like 10Ks and stuff like that. But it's mainly half marathons now. I don't see getting up for a 5K. I do a park run when I get a chance to. Obviously not at the minute, but I do go out and try and do a minimum of a 5K if I can. But yeah, I'm not as fit as I used to be. I took an injury a couple of years back where I tore all my calf muscles and ligaments and whatever in one leg, and it's kind of ruined me, really, to be quite honest. I don't tend to go all out anymore. I just tend to do it for the enjoyment of it now. 200 metres, that's really quick, that is. See, over 100 metres I can get to about 11, 12 seconds, well, probably 13, 14 seconds now, but 22, I'm looking at around about 25 now, 200, sorry, 25. Ooh, I tell you what, I'm going to go a little bit attacking now. I think we need to demand a little bit more. A victory is required. But yeah, it's in your sprinting prime. It wasn't that long ago, surely. Oh, they've missed again. Right, okay. I'm going to bring Smith in. Watkins can come off. Malaj can come on. Robson's not having it, and McCautry. Oh, can't make any more subs. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I've only taken running up the last 7-8 years. I was still playing football Saturdays and Sundays going into my late 20s, and since I've stopped, I have to admit I have oh no, get red. Gee whiz, we might get away with this. It's a good ball out there. Yeah, since I stopped playing football, that's where I've gone downhill quite severely and quite quickly. Yeah, around about 28, 29 I stopped playing football. And then my fitness levels is just oh, did you see him drag that back? Oh wow, ouch, that doesn't sound that sounds painful. Nah, I've had loads of injuries and stuff. I have more injuries now I'm running. Oh, that's poor. I mean, look at that. We're not doing well at all this time round. Disappointing, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I've had more injuries now I've been running than I have when I played football. I mean, I think I broke my wrist because I was in goal. I broke my wrist punching a ball out well, it actually, say it punched, I should have caught it. Instead I left my fist there instead, and someone smashed it bloody 18 yards straight upright, well, straight into my fist, and just crushed a whole of the metatarsal muscle down here and then it's just crushed my wrist back. And again, it was never the same. And again, that was towards the end of my footballing career, as it were. But we could. I want Boston to lose now. Payne's injured. He's out for 3 weeks. Robson, you played well, but we did nothing after that first goal. Yeah, I was out running for like it's a good few months. It's a good few months. Yeah, them sort of injuries take some time to heal, I tell you. I don't like. I mean, and I must admit, when I did that, I mean, I don't know about you, but when I couldn't literally do anything for like 3 months or so, it was driving me scranny. It really was. And I couldn't really. I had one of them big, I don't know, them not a cast on, but it was like one of them big boot things. I've still got it, to be honest, and I use it now and again, just to remember what it was like. And I tell you what, it stops you falling over. It's like having a ski on. You can't fall over in it. It's really good. Well, if you can, but you can't straighten your leg up, or you can't bend it, should I say, because your leg's already straight. I'm disappointed we didn't win that one. We should have won that one. The Walker boot, yeah. It's a black one with Velcro, and I think it's a plastic as well, I think. Yeah, I've still got it. I'm not sure whereabouts it is, though. We've still got some way to go. We need to win the next game for definite. But you don't realise what you can and can't do until you can't literally do it. And it was it just did my head in staying inside, not being able to go out running. And that was when my wife ironically took up running properly. So it's quite handy having both of us going out running. So even now in this lockdown, we can go out now for a run. I mean, granted, she keeps saying, I'm not the same pace as you, there's no point you coming out with me, but it doesn't really matter in this day and age. Well, I'll say in this time at the minute, because there's no races on or anything, so just go out. I see it as fat burning. Take a slow, steady run and see it as fat burning. Exactly that. I think my wife suffers from what's it called? Plantar on your foot. So actually, we both suffer from it, but she suffers worse than I do. And when she gets it, she literally cannot walk on her feet. And she says that not being able to go out, she can see me going out, but that's the one. And I think everybody has it. They must do. Because the majority of the people I speak to, or I say not, well, used to speak to, and even people at the running club, they all have it. They all have it. I think it's just there, and it's just ready to waiting to be awakened when you do like. I think it comes down to not having the correct shoes. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. I mean, it affects my just on the base of my heel sometimes. But yeah, it's when you have that, you literally can't walk. It's really painful. And she gets annoyed because whenever she has that, I tend to do more running then, and she gets really annoyed. Bless her. But yeah, you don't realise what you got until you haven't got it, and it's horrible. I mean, I've been around sports ever since I could kick a football. Well, I'll say kick a football. Since I started doing sports around about 8 years old. I mean, I did it in primary school, obviously, but when I first joined a proper team, like a Saturday league team, at 8, 9 years old, and I've done sport throughout my life. To not being able to do any, it's horrible. Do you have any what you call it, like special insoles in your shoes when you're running? Because I've got these from Amazon. They're like little gel sole things that just sit underneath my heel. It just lifts my heel up very, very slightly, so I'm not running from heel to toe. And I tend to run on my front foot. That's what normally takes the pressure out of, but it does put pressure on your calves though that way. No, they don't work. These have worked on me surprisingly quite well. I mean, I'm not sure whether there's the trainers as well, because the trainers are, say, not heavy, but they're more supportive, I think. More supportive around the heel area. But these heels just lift my feet up a little bit, just so I'm running on my front foot. I've never really got on with like front foot running, but I don't tend to get as many injuries through my feet that way. And they've worked a treat, I'm not going to lie, but I do believe it is the type of trainer or the type of shoe that you wear, because it did hurt one time and I changed my shoes, although they were not battered, but they were worn. I had worn them quite a bit, and I think the missus turned around and said, I think it's time for you to get another pair of trainers, but I've had these for years. No, it's time to get another pair of trainers. Really, you like to go barefoot run? Have you tried them foot shoes, or like foot socks or whatever they are, that you can go running in? That you could put your like foot gloves or whatever they are. I can't see it. I mean, some people at running club used to wear them, and they just look so odd. Can I go for a stud? Can I study? Why are we giving him a study? Seems harsh. Oh, look at him. We've already got wingers. We're going to just discard them ones. I'm going to see if we can just scout them, see what they're like. Skinners. I'm not sure what they're called. Oh, just what, without? What, you just go barefoot altogether? What, like Zola Bud type? I couldn't do that. Definitely not. Not the amount of stones and pebbles you get on the pavements and roads and things. Nah, you're mad. Plinsolls are very, very thin though. There's no support on them whatsoever. Do you run on like a concrete pavement, or is it all on like grass and what have you? Do you rather go on? I must admit, I prefer to run on grass, but I don't like cross country. It's bizarre. I prefer to run on grass because it's softer, but I hate cross country. But when I go out running, I go out on the pavement and stuff. Yeah, if I can, I normally go on the road because it is more level, I guess, than pavements, because you like get roots from trees and it just seems very uneven sometimes. Although, to be honest, the roads aren't that much better, are they, really, to be fair? Yeah, I have got, I mean, my wife did buy me some running trainers, which I use for casual wear now, because I couldn't run in with them at all, because they were just too thin. Couple of villages. How far is that out then? Do you normally go out for like an hour in the morning? Or just there and back, doesn't matter how long it takes? Three miles there and back. What, 6 miles in total then, I guess? So about an hour then, isn't it, really? Oh, 3 miles in total. We can do that. As we can go down to the canal, which is about 1.5 miles away, and then run back. Yeah, no more than half an hour. Yeah, we live right on a hill, so no matter which way we go, we have to come back up a hill, and it's like that. Whichever direction it is, it's awful. Really, I hate hill running. I absolutely detest it. But we can go down to the canal path, run along the canal, and then loop back again. That's normally nice. So and we have recently been taking the dog. She likes to go out for a run. I wasn't aware of that before, but she likes running now. So every time we get a kit on, yeah, it is. I hate it. The wife hates running uphill as well. I cannot stand it for love nor money. I always end up. I try. I know it's only like 3 miles in total, but I try and it only takes me about. Actually, it's not 3 miles. I don't think. I don't think it is 3 miles. Actually, it can't. No, I think it's 1.5 miles. You know what? I don't know. 2 miles maximum. I think it is. It must be about 2 miles. I don't think it's 3 miles, but it's there and back regardless, and it takes about 18-20 minutes there and back. But always on the way back, always end up run walking it because the hill's just too steep, and I just hate it. Absolutely hate it. And sometimes I can just feel my calf going again, and you think, you know what, it's not worth the risk, so I don't bother sometimes. Evans, you can go ball winning, and I'm going to put Derbyshire as a DLP this time. Seemed to work last time. Watkins can come off, Melage can come in, Hopley can come up front, and I'm going to put you as a deep line this time. McCaultree can come in. Just need to try something different. I don't know what. This is my first team virtually, really. I'm going to have to take Alfie Payne out. Sean Kemp. I'm going to put Sean Kemp in there. Actually, you had you on Shadow Striker, didn't we? We'll do that. Newbie for Davis. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Right, these guys we should be able to win. I went out yesterday and I did 10k. We've got the good thing about around here, and because of the running club I used to be with, because I've joined somewhere else now. There's loads of routes around here, and I've got a 5k route, a 10k route, and then if you go up and down the canal path, we can end up 10 miles. I mean, when I was marathon training, I used to go just 10 miles out on the canal and then 10 miles back again. Boring as hell. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Marathon training is the worst, but it is a direct route, and you don't have to mess around very often. But I just like the simplest route, which is flat. But still, on the way back home, you still have to end up going up a bloody hill just to get home. Oh, we come away with it. McCaultree over the top. Hopley on the sun. In on goal. Wow, he smashed that one in. 3 minutes in. We've got a goal. Well, that's what happened last time, though, isn't it? It's a good finish by Hopley there. Straight through the goalkeeper above his head. Cycling Tour of Holland. Oh wow! Have you thought about doing any triathlons or anything like that? A little bit of swimming, cycling, and running. Flat as a pancake. Love it. You don't swim. You've never learned to swim. It's a crime. I mean, to be honest, I mean, when I was younger in primary school, we're talking way back. Oh, it's a lovely ball there. Lovely play. Just a second while I just cough there and clear my throat. When I was I can remember, and I hated swimming. I still hate it now, though, to be honest. But when I was younger in primary school, in the final year, we had to go and have swimming lessons. You know what? I could have done that quite easily. Oh, that's offside. I don't know when it was when we started going swimming. It might have been 6th as well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was the final year of school or whether we hit the second half of a primary school or not. I'm not sure. But I can remember one time I was absolutely petrified. I always used to have a sickness when it came to swimming. But one year I didn't and I had to go. My mum wouldn't sign off any more excuses. And I remember one time the instructor literally shoved his foot on my head and put me under. Because we all had to put our heads under the water and I hated it. And ever since then, I've hated the water. I've hated swim. But I can swim though. I can class myself as a strong swimmer. But race-wise, I can remember doing one triathlon I did do. It was only a sprint one. It was only 400 metres. But I got tired after one length and I had to do 16. It wasn't funny. So yeah. Oh, what a finish! We've just conceded. Oh, really? Doggy paddle was the first one I used to. The first swim I used to do. I couldn't do any other ones, but yeah. But I did. I absolutely hated it. But I have done. I can say I have done one triathlon now, and I got a new bike, and I haven't used it since, which is a bit disappointment to the missus. That's for sure. She said I spent so much money on this bike and I haven't used it. I'm going aggressive, let's say, and far from pleased what I've just seen. And we're going to go a little bit attacking as well. Shout out and get creative. How have we let these into it? Right, can we get a goal back? Over the bar, wonderful. The doggy paddle, best stroke. It keeps your head above water, that's for sure. But yeah, I'd like to do another triathlon though. Only the short one, the sprint one. I mean, the swimming. I hate the swimming bit. I mean, how I didn't get disqualified because I was doing the backstroke majority of it because I could literally just lie there and float. But apparently you're not supposed to do a backstroke, and I apparently did. So I'm surprised I didn't get disqualified. But the bike was good. I enjoyed the bike ride and the running bit. Have you ever tried running after a bike? My God, it's like you're running like John Wayne with like a plank of wood between, literally a plank of wood between your legs, which is out width-wise. You literally cannot get your legs to move. That's a cracking goal. We're back in front, but yeah, it's very difficult though. I'm going to bring Melage in here. You can go Shadow Striker. Dembele for Hopley. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring Smith in. And, oh, we haven't got nobody else to come in there, have we? Alpha Mason, you can go over that side. Lovely. Play. I've got like a gelled cushioned saddle on my bike. Still, it bloody hurts. How these cyclists can, and you've got cushioned shorts as well, haven't you? The padded shorts. But still, you feel it. Oh, we're back in front 40. This is what happened last time, I think. But yeah, I've got a very decent road bike now, like a racing bike, and I haven't used it at all. My wife got me, I think at one Christmas, I got one of them indoor bike things that you can use, and I've used it about 3 times. Spent a lot of money on it as well, apparently. She's not happy. Although she says I can use it now. Now we're virtually on lockdown. Oh my word. 4-3. Oh, did you? How did you? How did you? Was your saddle sore after that? He's offside. It came off him. It's offside. I bet it was. Oh, well, congratulations on your silver DV. Have you done the gold one? Or did you end up doing that in the end? Because my 2 elders, they've done the bronze. We've won a game. Well, I don't care how they go. Sod doing gold. Five days, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think as far as as long as you've done one of them, I think it's very commendable. 4 days in a tent was bad enough. 5 days, ooh. I think bronze you had to do 1 or 2, isn't it? Or is that? I think it's 1 or 2 days in a tent, isn't it, for bronze? I can't remember. I know we had to buy a tent for or something for the 2 eldest. 6 points. Boston, they haven't played. Wisbeck are still in with a chance. Got Wellingborough next, which we need to win. Oh, so they got you an extra night. Ouch. Especially in Calpe as well. Wonderful. Oh, you got. Well, at least it wasn't a bull. Could have been a lot worse. A bull and a red tent. Could have been worse. I can remember dropping my lad off doing that, and he's there with his like Australian hat. Or his hat was just missing the corks off it, and he had this big, massive bag on him as well. To be honest, they did really well between the pair of them. So the eldest, she went and got her a certificate, but didn't want the photograph with them. I'm not sure who gave it them, the mayor or the MP or something. I don't know who it was, but my lad, he didn't want to go for it. But yeah, they found bronze pretty easy, but it was my wife that actually organised everything for them. You know, like for the volunteering bit as well, and learn an instrument or something like that. She did all that. Well, organised it for them, so they didn't really have to do it themselves, which is a bit of a cheat, but they ended up having to do it. I'm trying to think. I mean, the eldest, she learned the ukulele. I don't know if she can play it now or not though. Well done, Robson. It's nice to have you back, son. I can't remember what the oh, I know. You found a donkey called Donald. Oh my god. What, you couldn't finish early either? That's awful. And you found a donkey called Donald. He's out for 8. Oh my word, that's not. Barnby shines again. He's looking to push on for this for us, isn't he? But you're not good enough. Oh, 6+ hours a day. Oh, did you have to go out on your own and use a compass and everything like that, I guess? Powerhouses, mere cyclists and rugby. Oh dear. It kind of it kind of defeats the object, doesn't it, really, for everybody else? What did you do? End up carrying everybody else on the back? Tanked through it. I suppose if you do it that way, you just sit around at the end, you're just getting your breath back, aren't you, really? Just 3 in your group. What did I think our lot had 3 in their group actually as well. 3, maybe 4. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you manage to, I think with ours they. I mean, this was for bronzer. I think they had to go through certain checkpoints at a certain time or just before a certain time. Well, that's a shame he pulled out though. Maybe you could have used them 3 hours to good use. But it is nice to finish early and then that's it. Oh no. Is that with both doors open? Oh dear. I take it you didn't want to be out for 3 days then. Oopsie. Unfortunately, you always get some of them. Most of them are quite good and other things though. That's a good thing. Oh, that game's cancelled. My God, I've just seen how much money we're losing. We're losing money left, right and centre here. We're racing through these days so we can get to match day. Wow. Needed a few cigarette breaks. Wow. That's so you had to do 7 miles in 3 hours. 7 miles. Breakfast, lunch and multiple snacks for the rugby player. But he still managed to... Wow. Is that why he needed the extra breaks then, I guess, for the cigarettes? Oh my God, 8 hours to cover 7 miles, right? Even at snail's pace, I don't think you can go quicker than 1 mile an hour virtually. My God. What's that, 2.5 miles an hour? I'll be happy with that, running at that in a minute. I mean, that's a long time, 8 hours to cover the 7 miles. I mean, I'm assuming... I mean, how long did you have for breaks? Well, this is it. I think that was the same with my lad as well. They didn't muck around either. They just went and just got on with it, had the break when they needed to, and then just went ahead and do it. Yeah, a lot of people would take a lot longer than that, wouldn't they, really? You have your break and then just get on with it. The idea is... I mean, the fact that you have to wait out there, and I think that's the worst thing, really. What was the weather like when you did it? Was it really was it hot as well? Because I know when my two did it, it was really hot. Newbie wants to play there. Is it worth playing newbie there, I wonder? Well, Caudry down here. I think when my two did it, it was really hot, so they had to take on a lot of water and quite a few breaks as well. Comes in handy. You gotta love the weather. I mean, I must admit, I never did anything like that, I have to say. So it's like our kids have been quite lucky to have done something like that, I think. Liam McKilden, Republic of Ireland forward. Not prolific, are you, my friend? Although you will be top pressing forward on defend. Why defend? Attack. Some of these are quite good though. They're old though. Not as great either, are they? Can we just scout them guys? Forget about the trials. I must admit, I don't drink an awful lot. It's only since we've been at home, or when I work from home as well, that I do tend to drink quite a bit. Even when I'm running, so like when I've done like a half marathon, I can do a whole half marathon or say 3/4 of a marathon without taking on any liquids at all. But I do know about it at the end though, because my face is all sunken and everything, like dehydration. But I get told off quite a lot, and I can go a few days without having a drink if I need to. Again, I get told off quite frequently, so I have to have a drink, even if I don't make it myself. I get given a drink, so it isn't good for you though, I must admit, because a lot of like your waterworks can go to merry hell. But yeah, I need to have drinks, but I don't tend to have drinks very often. Well, there's that as well. I get told off for the littlest things. We haven't beaten Wellingborough yet. That's going to go down well, although we have got a very, very different side now. I am tempted to bring Dembele in for this one. Are any of our players unfit? I'm going to bring Watkins in here actually. You can go attack. Evans. We're going to bring in Payne's injured, so I want you as a box to box, please. See, these guys should be sorted. Yeah, I can just get told off for anything. Like I say, it's in the job description. These are all defend. I put Wold on there. Reece Davis should be on there. Newby's there. Do we use Robson as an impact? I'm going to put Malaj in there instead. Yeah, we'll stick Mason there. You would marry well. That's funny. That is funny. You would marry well. Yeah, know your place. Yes, exactly. Exactly that. Which sounds awful, doesn't it, really? But so true. So true. Right. Wellingborough, we need to win. We've got to beat this team. It's a good question to have and a very good example. I think we would challenge him to pick up where we left off. We should have gone for revenge. I'm sure there might have been a revenge in there somewhere. Wellingborough beat us last time, I think. We are at home. Do we go straight out the blocks? Boston, we just got. They are drawing. We've got to match Boston. Go on, Robson. We didn't have him before. Great ball over top, Birdie. Oh, what a finish! What again? Inside 10 minutes. We seemed to score very, very early on. look at that take back from Robson. Ball over by Evans. Well taken goal. The goalkeeper's just falling all over himself. That's what we like to see. Boston are still 0-0. No, they're not. They're 1-0 now. And Hodges. Oh, come on. You're having a laugh. Another penalty. Ah. The penalties in this game are broken because you can't save them. All our hard work just undone like that. I'm going to have to look for another goalkeeper, I think. We could be pegged back. Especially if we go behind. Seriously? Seriously? He's done it again? Oh, right, show some passion out there, and we'll go a bit attacking as well. What is wrong with this team? Just when you think it was going well at one point. Oh, you're joking. Not again, surely not. Oh, Wellingborough did it to us last time, and they're doing it to us again. Off the back of course, Wade's there as well, isn't he? He's going to love this. Boston are 2-0 up and they are closing the gap. We can get a goal back here. We might be back in the game. Of course not. Of course not. I'm just waiting for something drastic to happen here. Robson, just go and get him. Wade comes forward. We should never have sold him. Shouldn't have sold him, should we? Good ball over top. Dembele. Nobody in the middle. Gonna have to. Oh, he's going on his own. Flipping it. You see that goal? What a finish. Right, we're back in the game. What a finish. I'm just looking amazed that he managed to get past his man and slams it. That's a good goal. We'll keep him up front if he can finish like that. Name like Dembele, you can't go wrong. I'm disappointed by that half though. Right, shall we go again? And this time, shall we get a little bit creative? We need to get back into this game. Boston are winning by a long way, look. We need to get the goals back very quickly indeed. Our players just seem to be very, very tired. I wonder why. We can't chuck this away now, surely. Oh, flipping heck. How can you let goals like that in? Yeah, I wish I had him at the minute. I don't understand where this is going wrong. We had a 17-match unbeaten run at the beginning of the season, and now all of a sudden we can't keep a run together. Although 4-3, 13 minutes to go, we could. That's his first goal of the season, and he was brilliant earlier on last season, scoring goals. We're back in it. Let's have a look at your tactic then. And I bet it's everybody up front, is it? Although this tactic I had given up towards the end of last season, and I just went for broke. Can we get an equaliser? Oh, come on, seriously. Scholefield's just going to go sent off. For goodness sake. You know what? I'm going to have to go there. Manager's going to have to push back. And we're going to bring in... we've got nobody. Manager's just going to have to play there, isn't he? How on earth are we supposed to do anything about this? Right, okay, distribute over the top. Right. That's all we can do. Oh, for goodness sake. You know, just when you're getting back into the game. I'm just going to watch here now in amazement if we can get a goal back. Oh, look, we just left a people. Oh, look at this. This is... Oh, but now we're going to lose another player. Seriously, you're having a laugh. What is wrong with this team? Right, we're going to attack. I can't believe we've chucked this game away as well. I'm absolutely in disbelief. Just go to... We are far back. Just cross it. Oh, really? Oh, flipping heck. I think we may have... got ourselves out of jail on this one. I thought that was the chance gone, then Dembele missing, but Robson from the acute angle, 11th goal of the season for Ricky Robson. I'm willing to give it a go if we get really, really desperate. We may have to use it for next season, unless we start not turning things around in this one. Oh, don't, no. Oh, that's just BS. Utter BS. That is utter garbage. I don't believe that for 1 minute. Utter cobs wallop. That is crap. Of course, yeah, it is. FM at its bloody best. That is utter BS. 2 send-ins off. We get back into it, and they take it away from us. I can't seem to open it, I'm afraid. Have you just got the link to it? It just went. I've gone into. It just won't accept the file. I can't believe that. I'm just so peed off at home as well. Alright, okay. I'll have a look at that when I've done. Alright, okay, hang on 1 sec then. Right, just bear with me a second. Right, if I just download. Right, should I be able to see that then on a tactic and load? Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Let's see if we stick it in. Not that one. Not that one. That one. There we go. Let's have a look. Okay. I think that was a possibility instead of having 3 in midfield, though. 2 in midfield, 1 coming back instead of the attacking midfielder. I may give that a go, actually. It's, obviously, some of these players don't need to be this way around. We just want a ball winner, don't we, really? Alfie Payne can play there. Clearly, he can't. Leo. It's not Leo. Great, we're going to miss a couple of players now. Is it using them positions as well? I'm willing to give that a go in the next game. Against Harborough. Harborough beat us last time, though. That's the thing. Oh, it wasn't that position we were playing, was it? Okay, I'll give it a go. Those exact positions. Okay, so a ball winner there as well. Watkins, can you play there? Alright, I'm willing to give this a go. I'm going to give this a go. Ball playing defenders. Yeah, I was after them so we can even the goalkeeper as well. Even if them players can't play in them positions properly. Do you think that'll work? Inside forwards. Ricky. Can any of you guys play a better position? Evans can play there. Excellent. And then we want somebody in the midfield, which we haven't got. Lovely. Because Payne's injured. Newby can't play there. Brownhill can play there. No. Malaji, he will have to play there. Okay. Am I willing to give this a go for this game at home? Where are we? Division. Let's just have a look. Schofields banned for 2 matches. Bugger. He's banned for 1. Do you need a few games to get this formation going, though? Although we should be able to beat Harborough. We'll give it a go for the first half, see what happens. Should work straight away. Okay. Yeah, but will this work? Yeah, but what teams? What formation teams are you using it on? Is it top tier teams? Because lower teams, I think someone tried to do that with. I tried somebody else's tactic. Oh, in non-league as well. Okay. Well, if it does, I'm all for it. I still can't believe we lost that game. It's really messed things around there, so they can. We're going to bottle it right at the end. Right, okay. Harbour Town in 13th. I can't believe we lost that one still. Right, we shall see. That must be a record. Yeah, it is. It's a record, 9 goals. We should have won that one. I would have liked to have won that 5-4. NASCAR's developing concerns. We might give him a game. We might give him a game. I was doing hashtag. Oh dear. Oh, so they are quite low down. Okay, well we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. I just can't believe they messed that up. See, I don't know whether it's worth with just a few games left. I suppose we can do it on this game. See what happens with it being home. They are lying in 13th down here. I just don't want to bottle it now. We're so close to getting promotion. I'll be pig sick if we fail. Look at it, losing money left, right, and centre now. So we just have a quick look at our results. It's not gone well. 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. It's not gone well. 2 home games we've lost as well. Under 18s are doing well though. Who did they beat? And they did. Simon Doherty scoring. He played a number 10. Right. Well, if this pans this team, then I'm all over it. Then we use it the rest of the season. So slow getting to the game. First v 13th. I'm just so annoyed we lost that game. Absolutely annoyed after getting back into it. 4-4. I cannot believe we lost it. Isn't that what we're using? Oh, Doherty. Okay. We'll use that squad then. I hate it when they say that. Easy win predicted. Never is. Maybe I have to search for some inside forwards. Deep in win and Wisbet lose to Marchtown no less. Okay, so that alleviates some pressure. We want Boston to be losing. As long as they don't win their last game. How did he do with hashtag in the end, do you know? Are we looking at massive results like poundings and stuff like that? That'd be quite nice. Could do with a massive victory at the moment. We conceded so many goals this episode. Back-to-back title wins. Okay, I'm all for it. See, I love success stories like that. $20 games lost in 275 using this tactic. Seriously, out of 275, 20 games lost. 760, nearly 3 goals a game. Wow. Flipping heck, that's impressive, that is, isn't it? I like that. With Spurs. You've got to have the right players in there, I think. I tell you, if it works, then I'm going to keep it. Let's have a look. See if we can. Let's see if we can come away with a victory. What's your prediction with this lot then? They're lying in 13th. What would be your prediction, or what would you expect to win by? Although I think they beat us last time. Hate it when it. Oh, there we go. They beat us 4-2 last time. We were unbeaten against them before as well. 4-0 win. You would expect that, wouldn't you? Well, we'll see if you're right. Team selection. Let's go. Right, this is what the side that he wants. I don't think I've got any other people that we can. I might. Can you? You might be a better place to play there, actually. Possibly not. McCourt, why is he playing there? I'm going to put Nosco's not. It's got to be Britain. That's why did he not play him there? I want. That'll do. Marcelo, he's not. It's just tired, aren't they? What's he got? Kicking reflexes. Yeah, he's not very good with kicking. Reflexes are alright. And one-on-ones are rubbish. Yeah, we haven't got really much as a way of. What about Newton? One-on-ones, not much. Reflexes, okay, and one-on-one kicking. Yeah, not the best, is it? We've got anybody else in defence that can play that? Brownhill, I thought he could do something there. Brownhill's better placed for that. I thought I had another defender. Possibly not. Alright then, we'll see if this works. I'm all game for everything. Anything at all. Oh, Payton's not the right player to be in there, is he? He's injured. Oh, we haven't got anybody else that can. Have we got any under 23s? We might need to find ourselves another midfielder. What's going on here? Midfield, centre. They're all attacking midfielders. Don't want an attacking midfielder. Then if these guys are any good at all, actually. Yeah, we're going to be struggling a little bit, I think. Malaj can play there if need be. Do it that way around. Yeah, we just haven't got the right players. They're all knackered, lot. Absolutely tired. Right, okay. Right, okay, let's have a look at this one then. We're submitting it now. That's it, done. Let's have a look, see if this tactic works. I'll be intrigued to see it work. They're going 4-4-2 there. I mean, I must admit, that is a formation that I have been recently looking at as well. But I'd rather go attacking. Right, let's see what happens. 4-0 prediction, you think? At home, mid-table? You'd like to think so. Possession-wise, we're doing alright at the minute then. Okay, we nick it. Robson, one of that. Ooh, referee. Oh, he's going to call him over. He's going to go. Slid in. He's going to send him off. That'll be a good start. It's red card. He's gone. He's gone. Do you want to change your prediction now? and demand more. I shall demand a lot more. We're already winning now. So Brownhill with a goal. First goal of the season. Well played, son. That could give us a big boost. Are Boston playing? They're not playing. How come? They're only 6 points ahead of us now. 2 games in hand. I'm looking intently. 5 maybe. Okay. Lovely play like that. Oh, Robson again. He's going across it. Ooh, referee. It's not in. It's a deflection. Ooh, Brownhill again. Centre back. I don't like seeing the ball down my end, I must admit. Derbyshire comes forward, play it out wide, lovely ball. Robson again, he's getting a lot of the ball down this end, cuts inside. Wins it back, wow. Doherty. Oh. Sure you don't want to change it? They can't seem to put the ball in the net, that's for sure. Robson again this time. Hopley out wide. Doherty. They're all having a go. Look at that lovely play. I like the play, but they're not putting the ball in the net. Right, okay. What do I say then? Try to encourage them. Well, let's do it then. You weren't that bad. Still improve. Right, okay. Oh, slightly shaking a bit, being assertive. Right, okay. So I'm gonna go and just get creative then. We must be. I mean, we've had 15 shots, so we've only put 1 away. You normally go assertive. Yeah, I guess. I just need a second goal. Second goal will convince me so far. To be honest, it's touch wood. It's worked so far because it's offside. Oh, really? Oh, he's walking back. Get a move on. It's a good goal, though. Got another chance, maybe. To score only 1 goal, it's disappointing. I'm not going to lie. What are you doing? Well tackled, though. We're not letting up on it, though, are we? We did lose to these last time, so any sort of win I'll be happy with. I mean, not like that, though. They win the ball back very well indeed. We could do with a couple of more midfielders though. See what I mean? They just can't put the ball in the net. Right, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to make one substitute. I'm going to take Hopley off. I'm going to bring in Dembele up there. Newbie on the right hand side. No, actually, I'm leaving Robson where he is. Courtry can go that side. I'm going to do that instead. 2 subs. Take off the guy with the yellow. Which one's that? Hang on just a sec. What? Oh, the Derbyshire. Yeah, I've got nobody to put in though. Watkins, can you play there? I guess you'll have to. Well, I am opening up my midfield though. How is that not offside? Oh my god. That's offside, referee. Seriously. Right. With all the shots we've had, we've not been able to put the ball in the net. That's... Okay, Doherty does it then. How about that one for a shot? That's the sort of shots you're expecting, isn't it? One shot on target, one in goal. Of course it is. Always the case. 10 minutes to go. It's a good goal though. Left peg. That's his first shot on target, I guess. Oh, come on, seriously. Oh, he caught it. Well done. Where is he going to distribute it to? Okay. Nice. Ball over. No. Okay. Play it. Of course they hit it over and straight into another highlight. It's end to end and it's non-stop. It's not doing me any good. Oh, Robson, come on. I mean, wow, he's got it back though. Plays it in Corte. That's 3-1, so you're not far off then, really. 4 goals in the game so far, so 3-1 instead of 4-0. That's impressive. What's it like away from home? Must be quite good. Oh, yeah. Pompey, thank you very much for the follow. Go on. Oh, no. Oh, come on, seriously. Seriously. Well, you got your 5 goals. It's not exactly how I wanted it to go. 5-0 would have been nice, not 3-2. Okay, I don't want to see it again. He's offside. His foot's over the line. Rubbish. Of course they. This is the danger. I suppose if we don't play this often, it's the midfield. Oh, McCautry's through on goal. I really don't know which way this is going to go. One goal is going to secure the game. Penalty, referee. No. No. I tell you what, that was close. I mean, the football between the players is really good. I am impressed. Robson's having a blinder. Apart from his shooting. His shooting's awful. Well, you got your 5 goals in the game. 3-2, but it's 3-2 all the same. They did beat us last time, so I'm not complaining too much. But look at that. 28 shots, 12 on target, and we only scored 3 goals. We were all over them. 63%. I've not had that sort of percentage in any game, really. And 8.4 as well. I mean, some players got. I mean, they had 3 players on 7s. He got 2 goals. Really? No, what did he get? 2 assists. Sorry, not goals. We need to find a couple of more midfielders, I think. I'm hoping it'll get, but I mean that's a good sign. I mean, we were at home, and that is a very, very good sign. So we'll see what it's like with the next game, shall we? I'm not sure who we got left. Passionately say a nice victory. Any victory is a nice victory, considering we nearly took it away again, I guess. That's 1 for 1 then. I'm impressed by that. I mean, they had a player sent off as well, don't forget. We were playing against 10 men. We do pile the pressure on Boston there. They've got to win their next 2 games to get on top. Only 4 goals goal difference. 10 games remaining for us. FA Cup. Liverpool 2-2 with West Ham. I mean, 28 shots to 4, and they still score 2 goals. Yeah, I suppose I better praise his performance. That's 1-for-1. 100% record with this formation then. We'll go with it. We'll go with it to the next. Away to Leicester. Now, the Leicester's game is a really important game. Really is important. We do need a win here. Although, where are Leicester? I mean, they seem to have fallen off the face of the earth. We've got a little bit of time here. 9 days. Enough time to get all our players. In fact, let me just go to that goalkeeper, Irvin. I know you don't like it, but what about your development and training? Key position, goalkeeper, yeah. Sweeper keeper, what was it on? Support. Yeah, just do that. What would you say? Quickness? I suppose he's got to be off his line very, very quick, hasn't he? And I say double the intensity. Let's get going. Don't want him injured though. I'm impressed by that though, I have to say. I am impressed by that formation. They played really well. They didn't give up. They kept getting the ball. Robson was played a blind on that right hand side. I'm impressed. I'm awfully glad we came away with a victory as well. We need to get out that rut. What worst thing is losing one game and then losing more afterwards. Hollis finishes scouting Brown. So fullback, midfielder. What can you play midfield? I don't care where. Oh, I don't want you playing there. It's no good to me. Fullback. Midfielder, Bristow. Oh, winger. Wide target man. Look at you and you. I'm not so bothered about the guys at the back. We'll keep scouting them too. And then get rid of them ones. Wow. Well, 3 points. I'm happy as Larry, me. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. 10 games to go. It all depends now on Boston. They've got 2 games in hand, 6 points behind. I want them to lose at least one. I think, do we have to play Boston again? If this formation goes the full distance, the last 10 games, I'll be ecstatic. Just need a decent goalkeeper as well now. Have we got anybody in the under 23s that can play in goal? Just going to have a quick look. Not particularly. Dominic Fisher's there. He can play wing back. What do you like on attack? But you can play wing back. Not great on crossing though. Not great on crossing. Who else is midfield? Nobody really in midfield. That's the problem we've got. Let's have a quick look in midfield. Actually, if we have a look at inside forwards as well, we definitely want a midfielder in there as well. What? Nobody available at all? Oh, that's why. What did we want? We wanted what was it we wanted? A DLP and a BBM. A DLP and a BBM. Any DLPs? Wow, there's loads. These guys, I think these guys just wanted a load of money. We couldn't afford him. We'll try again though. Fringe player, really? You can have a squad player, squad role. He's happy with that. Just don't ask for a lot of money. You've got to lower your demands. If you can have 80, then we'll let... No, he's not going to have 80, is he? A couple of these guys here. Right, we'll offer them trials. What's the matter? You want to go out again? Go on, then, sweetie. Off you go. The dogs have been in the basket all that time. Didn't even realise. Right, okay. We could do have another look at some more. BBM. Not many out there, however. He looks okay. 42. As long as you can play there, it doesn't really matter, does it? Can we just offer you a contract just like that? Breakthrough prospect, why not? Why do they want silly money? 60, there we go. Lowering that. Yeah, unused substitute. No. 65. He's not going to go for it, is he? Yeah, it's not going to go for it. We can't afford that sort of money. That's the issue. We can't afford that sort of money. Cancel. Matthew Chan. He must be pretty good, surely. I'd expect him to be quite good. I'm just willing to accept anybody. Emergency backup. They want silly money. He must be worth something then, surely. £25 a week. Oh yeah, he's done it. We'll finalise that then. That's a good start. We'll have a look if we really need to look at them again. What about these guys here? Inside forwards. There isn't any. Bugger. There isn't any inside forwards. So there's not really any that can play inside forward though. Although we've got our two wingers, so they'll have to make do. We want to. We could do. You know, I'm going to leave it at that. We could do somebody there though, and a ball-winning midfielder in there. Wow, there's loads. Absolutely tons. Furo Gogo Ibiama. Interesting one. Jack Hunter, McFarlane, Paul Potter. I'll go as far as this guy here. We'll offer you trials, see what the ratings come back as. Right, let's continue. We've got 7 days. We might be able to sign somebody in this time, which would be really good. Is this the form? I think this may be the formation that. Whoa! Hang on a minute. Who was that? That worked there. Holmes. Who are you? You can play there. You saucy mare. Although, well, we'll see how it goes. I don't think you'll be the best at that position though. So they're all accepting. Nice. Which is always nice. Some people have rejected. The other thing is I'm going to have to turn around and say I accept as well, which seems rather silly. Like now, look, that's just ridiculous. Although if they do it a few at a time, let's have a look at the ratings. Oh dear, rubbish. Oh dear. A few more. We'll see if we can bag a good one. possible. Oh, a 2-star. Oh, he's a fullback. No. I'm not sure I asked for a fullback though, to be honest. Potter or Weaver? Weaver looks like the better one out of the lot, I feel. He's a DLP though, so he's quite natural. You know what? I'm gonna approach to sign him. Breakthrough prospect. And he doesn't want much money either. £45. What about 50? And knock that down. You can have £10 there for a goal bonus, but I'll knock you that. You'll take it. See if anybody else comes through. And what can you do, Potter? A ball winning midfielder, which is probably another player we want. It's nice to get some of these players. Oh, he's quite happy with emergency backup. Not paying 90, although it does say wage cost budget at £25 a week. Nope. Not urgent. £70. We'll finalise that deal as well. Maybe I should really be looking for a goalkeeper, shouldn't I? I should really be looking for a goalkeeper. But if we can sign some of these, then I'll be impressed. Cat could sign Harrison. I could, but I might not. Yeah, I'd go for a keeper. Yeah, I think that's the next on list. We've still got 7 days, would you believe? So just go up a day and then we'll go look at a goalkeeper as well. A postponement there. We're not being... Oh, Leicester's postponed. So they're going to get another break. So they could have... Oh, I tell you what. Nothing's going our way, I tell you that much. They get a little bit longer rest. I was hoping they'd be tired from that game. Or they might get a few injuries from that game. There's a lot of games being played on this day. It is a Saturday though. What do you want? No? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Go on then. Oopsie. Go on up here. Oh, come on then. Oh, there you go. For some reason my dog like he's got... What's up here? You're going to have a sniff around? Or a lick round instead. That's right. Lick my nose. Yeah, I know. I love you. Oh. Shoved a tongue right in my mouth. Lovely. You're going to help me pick a goalkeeper? Yeah. Go sit down then. Let's have a look at the scouting. Stop scratching. Right. Okay. So if we go, what sort of was this on support? Okay. Let's see if we can find a goalkeeper then as well. The good thing about non-league, you can buy get anybody anytime you want, can't you? Sweeper keeper, please. It doesn't really say on support or anything like that. Oh, there's loads of sweeper keepers here. And a lot of them as well. Right, okay, we're just gonna... Do we offer all of them try? We can't offer all of them try, surely not. You know what? Why not? We might be able to pick a gem out of that lot. Yeah. You're gonna stay there now, or are you gonna go in your basket? Do you want to go down your basket? Or are you gonna stay here? She had a bath today and she wasn't that impressed, were you? You weren't impressed, were you, at all? Right. Okay. Oh, careful. Sit down. Actually, if you go down here, then you won't fall off my knee. What are you doing? You want to play? I'm not playing. I'm not playing now. You're a daft animal. Go on. Go find somebody. I tell you what. she's absolutely crazy, and it's like what my wife said, because my wife does a blog, and she says that the dog is the main constant in her life at the moment. Whereas we're all here and everything's still the same, but we do tend to get on each other's nerves now and again, which is pretty normal. But dogs, they are virtually just the same. And our little one's brilliant. We've had her from 8 weeks old, and I tell you, she's absolutely brilliant. Really is. I tell you what, get a dog. It's although, to be honest, we had a dog before. We had to have a put. Hello. Go on then. Go on then. Go and sit down in your basket. Good girl. We had to have a put down, and I says to her then that I would never ever go through anything like that ever again. It's one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever had to go. I mean, I know like when you lose somebody, when they're dying, what have you, that's really bad as well. But losing a dog as well. But having literally go to have a put down, literally, it is so heartbreaking, because you're in effect just ending their life. It's horrible. Boston win, bugger. And I said I would never have one. And then we went to a barbecue once. I think it's somebody from the running club. I think it was somebody's birthday, and we went to. And somebody brought a dog round with them. It was a dachshund. I'm not kidding. This little dachshund, absolutely beautiful dog. I mean, and to be honest, I fell in love with it. Not that we went and bought a dachshund, but it was only 3 years ago we got this one. But it was around about a 10-12 year gap, I think it was, before we said, all right, let's go and get another dog. And what do you want? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I am talking about you. You going out again or what? You going out? Go on then. Oh, now she wants to go out. Go on then. She'll be back in a minute. And I said I wouldn't go through all that business again, but when we got home, we had like a 10 year, I'm sure it's around about 10-12 year gap before I turn around and says, after this barbecue, we'll go and get one. And once you make that promise and the kids hear you, of course it is amazing. They won't let it go either, so. But she's a Jack Chi, and I'll tell you what, she's a lovely dog. Springer Pointer, oh, they're lovely dogs. The dogs that I like are the big, the snow dogs, like the wolf snow dogs type things. Absolutely beautiful animals, and I like the dachshunds as well. But I've always had a Jack Russell. Them dogs are just amazing. Absolutely love them. There's a Doberman that walks around, that goes around the estate. Somebody walks a Doberman around, and I'm not kidding, she's the first one. She eyeballs it. I mean, who would eyeball? You wouldn't even eyeball it as a human, let alone a little dog against a big thing. Alright, some of these have been rejected. How rude. Oh, somebody's coming. Someone's going to have a trial with us then. Faden's going to have a trial. Oh, bless. The dogs do that though. The dogs are very protective. Ours is so protective of our kids. Well, all of us really. She follows my wife around like there's no tomorrow. But to be perfectly honest, I mean, it's like I said earlier, when we put our kit on ready to go out for a run, she wants to come along, and they are loyal, very loyal. I'd have a dog any day of the week, but what we went through with our last dog, I said I wouldn't do it again. But we're at this point again, aren't we? 3 years later, we've got a 3-year-old dog now, and she's one of the best things in the world. Absolutely love them. Oh, hello. If you could play Sweeper Keeper on, what about, can you play support? You're not impressive on support, are you? Although we could do with another goalkeeper though. it might be worth just signing you anyway. You would be our better goalkeeper. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we couldn't have a bigger dog here. I mean, we live in a 3-story house, but I don't think the kids or my wife would cope with a larger dog. It has to be said. I wouldn't mind one, but a big dog does eat a lot. They need a lot more exercise. And a lot, sometimes, well, I don't know about attention wise, because she needs a lot of attention, but she's quite happy when she just lays on you and that's it. She'll, as long as she's got your attention, that's it, she's happy. But with a bigger dog, I don't think the rest of the family would be able to cope. And to be honest, I don't think I'd want a bigger dog. I mean, I know it sounds selfish, but she's quite happy sleeping all day long. Oh, hello, we got him on the cheap. Which she generally does, especially if we're all at home. She's not fussed, she's quite happy. She doesn't eat all day. Like, we have her food out, she has a dry mix, and that's out all day long, every day. Obviously gets changed every couple of days and what have you. And she has a wet food now and again, but not to force. But she has what we have to eat sometimes. Like if we have chicken or beef or whatever, she'll have it. But she'd rather have chicken than anything else, surprisingly. But she's not generally that fussed about food wise. But it's when you have something to eat, she is a little bit of a pain though. Especially with chocolate. You know damn well she can't have chocolate, but I don't know what's going on. No most suitable roles taken with field. Okay, fine. But I won't change anything now. I don't know actually about the health problems with the Charles. I know pugs do because of their nose. I know they have problems with the breathing and what have you, but I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about the King Charles Spaniels though. I do love them dogs. I think they're beautiful. I think they're lovely dogs. But she's a cross between a Chihuahua and a Jack Russell. And I'm sure our last dog was exactly like her. And I'm wondering whether our last dog was a cross as well, but we didn't know what it was crossed with. But it probably makes sense that it was a Chihuahua though. Pedigree, yeah. Exactly, yeah. That's the thing. They're a pedigree dog as well. Very expensive. I wouldn't say no to one though. Potter midfield. What did we sign you up for? Ah, yes, that's right. Because then we can put Evans in midfield. Accept it. We're going to have you in. And ask Evans to welcome Potter. And Weaver. Udell P. Yes, you are as well. Wonderful stuff. But yeah, I won't be without a dog now. I mean, like I say, we've had her for 3 years now. She's absolutely amazing. And I was painting the banisters along the stairs over the 3 flat. Well, done the top floor. Done the second floor. I'm just on my way doing the last one. And she sat there on the step just watching me dip the paintbrush into the pot and put it on the thingy, and she just sat there for a good hour or so. So I think she even went to sleep, I think. So that's probably how boring it got to her. Oh, are they? That'd be quite handy then. See, planning ahead. Planning ahead. If we could take our dog to work, then it wouldn't be a problem. I think it'd be amazing. But she's not very good with other people though. That's the only snag with our dog. She sees family all the time. Obviously not at the moment, but she anybody that comes to the door, regarding whether it's not our family, like the 5 of us that live here, but anybody else of the family that come in, she's only just got used to my dad. That's 3 years later. She's only just got used to him. She's not so bad with my mum now, because my mum stayed over a few times when we've gone away, and she's had to look after her, so she's not too bad. She barks originally to start off with, and then she calms down once she realises who it is. But my brothers, she absolutely detests them, and I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. And anybody else that comes to the door, she absolutely hates them. She will bark non-stop. You go near her and she'll run off a mile, but she just barks non-stop, and she will not let it lie, which I find really amusing personally. I thought, well, you're not going to get anything out of this house. ODB beat Boston. That is a result and a half with 3 points ahead still. Nice. Seems ages since we've played a game, actually. It feels that way. But yeah, it is. I mean, my sister, Julie's, my wife's sister, Julie, my wife, her sister, when she comes round with her husband, she absolutely goes ballistic at him, and he can't do nothing wrong. He doesn't do anything wrong. Nobody does, but she just hates people coming to the house, and I don't know what it is. We've tried all sorts of stuff, like putting like calming coats on her and all stuff like that. It still doesn't work. It just means that they know they're not going to get away with anything in the house, really. She's always alert as to what they're doing. They could be sitting in the kitchen, she'll be quite happy in the end, and then once they get up to go to the toilet, my gosh, she starts again. So funny. Evans, welcome, Weaver. Oh, that'd be quite a worthwhile thing to do then, really. You've got it all mapped out. At least you got that, I think. Hopefully, with once everything settles down eventually over here with this outbreak that's happening. I mean, there just doesn't seem to be an end to it at the moment, does there? No. Oh, do I really want to do that? Yeah, just click anything. I just want to just stay at home now. I mean, a lot of people have struggled working from home. I mean, I know some jobs you can't work from home. I mean, like my brother, he does like fits refrigerations for like companies and hotels and things like that, like industrial refrigeration. He's just been told now that he can't do anymore. He's got to stay at home, but he's getting he's getting paid. I think the company are claiming about the 80% from the government, so they're being furloughed. And it's annoying, really, because I mean, he works hard. I mean, don't get me wrong, but he'll be at home doing nothing, getting paid, whereas we're still working. It's horrible. Yeah, 80% of the furlough. Yeah, it's 80% of the. So what happens is the company can pay you full whack if they want to, but they can only claim 80% of your salary off the government. I don't know whether that needs to be paid back eventually or not. I don't know. But I think the company are topping it up to 100%. So he's not just getting 80%, he's getting the full lot, but the company are claiming 80% back. So in effect, the company are paying about 20% of the salary. So he's quite lucky. I know some companies can't do that. I mean, I don't know how long this will go on for. But I'm not sure with my other brother. He works for Paul Smith in the warehouse, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Well, yeah. Well, who knows what the government will decide? They could just turn around and say, well, actually, it needs all paying back. So you just don't know, do you? But I do feel the government have acted very, very slow to all of this. I think it's just taken them by surprise. They've just totally underestimated everything. But it does seem they are trying to help everybody. I think personally what they should do, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not a politician, so I can't really say, but they should really put a freeze on all. I don't know. All the council taxes, all the electric and gas. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it, if they did all that? Pay the companies whatever it is, and do it that way around, because in it they've got, and then not have to worry about, or pay the superstores, instead of people going out to the shops, pay the superstores to deliver like survival boxes. I don't know, you have a box which is probably worth about £30-40, and it just has your bare essentials inside it, so like vegetables and I don't know, your toilet rolls, all your bare necessities in there, and food as well. And they should have them deliver it out to every household. I mean, I know it could take a massive amount of time, but instead of having people going out to the shops, queuing up like flipping lemons, and do it that way, because it's not going to get any better unless everybody stays at home. But that's what I probably want to mean. It probably cost a bomb, but it's going to cost a bomb regardless anyway. And the longer people do what they're doing, still going out, queuing massive queues, infecting everybody or getting infected, it's going to last on a little bit longer, and the costs are going to be a lot longer. So as long as everybody stays at home, and this sort of thing could be rolled out, because I know Morrison's are doing like a survival box type thing, necessity box. I think they do like a meat box and a vegetable box. I think they're charging about £35 a box. So initially you could get one of each and have that delivered. There'd be no need to go out to the shop. Now if they did that, that'd be great. But do it through all the superstores instead of having people going out there to, because there's no need really to go out unless you need to do your shopping. But if you have people delivering to you, then I mean, I know there's an awful lot of houses to deliver to, though. That is a problem. Have you managed to book any home deliveries? Are they directly selling? Oh, that's a good idea actually, because we've got quite a few farms here that we can get hold of. It's not something I've really thought about, really, to be perfectly honest. Is that 3 deliveries over the next 6 weeks, every 2 weeks? At least you managed to get some deliveries in. Every time we've gone in, we've queued up, got to the front of the queue, and then we start from scratch again. And then the one time the missus did get through, sorry, no delivery slots. So why am I queuing? You know what I mean? It is ridiculous. It's just tough. It really is. I'm not changing anything, so I'm leaving everything as it is. £5 bag of rice, 3 bag of pasta. That's expensive, that is, really. When you think pasta, you can get half a kilogram for about 50p normally. So you'd expect £1.50 for the 3 bag. Actually, no, it's not, is it? £3. So £12 for the rice. I think that's quite expensive. Although, to be honest, I'm not sure about the rice. I'm not sure how much rice is. But yeah, that is quite excessive. But at least you're getting your pasta and your rice. That's one thing we can't get round here at the minute, is the pasta and rice. It's just ludicrous. Oh, hello. You'd be quite decent forward, available on a free. Poacher though, I don't want a poacher. Did we have these guys turned up to our team now? Carter's available now. Paul Potter. Actually, yeah, you are, aren't you? Ball winning. Actually, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Evans up to there. I'm going to bring Paul Potter in. What, Foden can go in goal. Slightly better. Who else did we sign? I'm sure we signed somebody else as well. Look at this list of people we're signing. Weaver, where are you? I don't want you in that team there. Bosh. Straight into the first team. I'm not sure how good these players are. They're not very good, are they? That's the early snag. Doherty. Marcelo. Actually, Doherty played. Actually, Doherty's a left back, isn't he? I'm going to bring Marcelo in. And Doherty can go left. McCourty can go up there. Robson can stay where he is. Britain can play there. Okay. Not so sure about this position here, though. Brownhill play was a bit. No, I don't want that. What? Get off. No, it's all over the place now, isn't it? Derbyshire can come on the bench for Watkins. Brownhill, that's where I want. Seems a bit better. That's true. It is demand a simple business, isn't it? Oh, that's not too bad though. At least you managed to get some eggs and veg though. That's really good. Enough. Wow. If we could do that for 60 quid, I'd be more than happy. Really would. Can I not change into a ball winner? Oh, you got Potter there as a ball winner though instead, aren't you? Can you look? You have to be a ball winner. Okay, you can do that. Derbyshire, can you play as that? He can actually box to box with Derbyshire. Oh, brilliant. That seems a little bit better. I just want to put some of these players. Malaj can go onto the bench. Sean Kemp, we don't need you there at the minute. Defender for Noscow. Who else I want on that bench? Alan Smith. We've got Dembele, haven't we? Yeah. I'm going to put Smith on now. In fact, I might put Dembele in now. I thought he could play attacking. Oh, he can't. I thought he could play attacking forward. Right, okay, next opponents in the table. They are... they were second or top with us. So, if I just have a quick look. They've dropped the table down the table. So, they've dropped... Their form, they're spiralled a little bit. They have got a game in hand though. So, ideally, we do need to win. Their form at the minute is like that. A 1 win in the last 7, 6, 7. But they were top at one point, and then they've just suddenly just fell by the wayside. Oh, they got knocked out by Barrow though, in their favours. But yeah, that's their form guide. And they're 5th. So what are your predictions? You have faith. I think we beat them last. I think we beat them 1-0 last time. It was a very, very close run thing. We have got a lot of newbies playing, a lot of debutants this game. I've got a lot of players in, so maybe we may have to just get rid of a few players as well. They've approached Sam Evans on the free transfer. No, you can't have him. Yeah, we need to start thinking about looking at go shopping at some point. We're all right for a couple more days, I think. The thing is, with the kids being at home, they just eat it out of house and home, literally. These guys weren't any good, were they? So I'm not going to bother about them. 1st versus 5th. Predictions, what do you think? I think it'd be a 2. If it's anything like the last game, it'll be a 2-1. I think we're hoping to win this one. 2 away games. Boston are worrying me a little bit. That's the only thing. They're away to Harborough. And we just beat Harborough, haven't we? Only just. Harborough 14th. So you would expect them to win. 2-0. I'm going for it. Let's go. Alan Smith, Dembele, Irvin, Alfred Payne's not back yet. Hopley, I think he should. No, you know, I'm leaving Smith on the bench. He scored 11 goals and 2 assists. Really, I should really be playing him, shouldn't I? Reece Davis, you should be up on there. Newbies there though. Okay, I'll leave that as it is. When you've got some quite good players on the pitch, you don't really want to leave them out. Okay, let's go with this. So let's have a look. Submit the team. It's gone. It's gone. I'm going to make this the last game tonight, I think. I've quite enjoyed this actually. It's been quite a good evening. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3 debutants on there. Thankfully, we managed to sign them in time. And Dembele, how many games? 5 goals in 4. So really, he should be putting them away. We should challenge him to go out there and prove a point. Oh, look at that. They love it. Faith. We'll consolidate the... Oh, God, can we get a clean sweep? Not quite. Nothing specifically noted. Okay, right. 2-0. Let's finish off on a high then. As they're all huddling in, not cuddling. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like that nice pitch that is, though. Can we get an interception there? Britton into Dembele, who heads it on. Oh, look at that little hop over. And then gets tackled. It's that pitch. It's a good tackle. Dembele again, wide. McCautry. Oh, straight in the arms of Crockwell. We've had a shot. It's a good start so far. Dear, aggressive at the team start and assertive at half time. I'll have a go at that next time, I think. I've only gone aggressively when I'm really annoyed. Bailu, I'm sure I've seen him before in one of my saves. Robson coming forward. Seems so far away. Robson, have a shot. Go wide, Derbyshire. No, Weaver. Yeah, just played yourselves into trouble. Oh, he hits it out wide though. Robson. Does he get the ball? He doesn't get the ball. We had the ball there, so it's going to turn into there. Oh, look, come on, seriously? It's a good start. It's a good start. Oh, we slam it up. Wow, that apparently went all the way down to the goalkeeper. Free kick. How? It's only just gone in. Weaver's got a debut goal. Okay, 2-0's on the cards then. Show some passion. Should I be doing that now? I think the passion's there. It's a great goal though. Let's do it then, see what they say. Composed at the moment. What is this? Free kick. Oh, it's like a penalty. These are like penalties. Yeah, in off the bar that was. We are losing the touch a little bit. Oh, Jelly goes forward. That's a good clearance though. Depew. I was going to say we're defending quite well. Weaver's wonderful play. Go wide. Lovely play. Robson, he's in on goal. Straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. A few minutes to go to half time. Can we hold out? 7.1 for Weaver on his debut. Oh, would you just M&R it? That is so annoying. Oh, the goalkeeper nowhere near. Nowhere near. Oh, seriously. Explain, please. Explain how this is happening. 2 goals in a minute right at half time. That is... Look at that, 45 plus 1. 45 plus 2. Boston are winning as well, which doesn't help us any. Here we go. Do you want to win this match? Let's go assertively then. Excuse me. Couldn't do nothing about that either. Right, there we go. Let's see what we can do in the second half. I didn't see that. 3-1 down. How is this happening? Another set piece. Oh, what a goal. What a finish. I don't know what to say at this point now. I think every time I mention it's going to be the last game, they do something silly like this. Can we get back into the game? At least we've still got 11 people on the pitch though. I have no words. Have no words at all. Right, okay, I'm going to just pause it. I'm going to just change a few players. Robson's having a mare. I'm going to bring Newby in. And I'm going to bring Mason in as well. Brownhill can come off. And bring Wold in. Straight swaps. Well, who would have thought this at least this tactics brings goals. I can't believe this. I mean, even the goalkeeper's coming outside the box to take free kicks. That's how much confidence. Well, why is he standoffish? Good tackle, but to nobody really. Show some passion. 20 minutes to go. Right. I'm going to bring Smith on. I can't bring Smith on. Wonderful. Oh, dear, oh dear. It's the one game really we couldn't afford to lose. We couldn't afford to lose it. Possession wise, we've got it all. It can still be won or drawn at least anyway. If we can get a goal back, we might have a chance. Newby, cross it. Marcelo, back to Newby, in back post. All I had to be was on target. We bring 2 away supporters with us. That's nice, isn't it? Penalty, referee. Seriously, we're going to come away with a loss here. Oh, you're joking me. Demand more. I don't think whatever formation we would have had, we would have won this. I can't believe that. 3-1. It was a game we had to win. I mean, look at that. 15 shots each. 50%. Team talk. Aggressive. Now, that wasn't good enough. There you go. Exactly. Complete rollicking. Oh, you... That was a game we had to win, really, because Leicester were one of our rivals, which doesn't bode well for the next one. Although, saying that, 5-4 in the last... did we win the last game? 3-2? I can't remember now. We just can't seem to get any sort of run going. Boston, draw 2-2, so that's okay. We get away with it. We do get away with it. We've got 9 games remaining. We need to start putting these wins in. Collapse, really, from 1 goal up. Punches get thrown. Oh, yeah, I do slam the team. Maybe it wasn't the best time to put debutants in there. Maybe Irving might have done better in goal. I don't know. We've got a hard running now, lot. We've got Desborough and Rushton and Diamonds in there as well. It's a hard set of games coming in now. I mean, the form this from Wesbeck: 3 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. We've got Desborough, who are 7th. Then we've got Rushden, who are 11th. Peterborough 18th. Deep in 10th. Yeah, it's Boston near there. That's going to be the clincher. That is, I think. Win that one, and we've got to win all the other games as well. But we had a long. I mean, look at this long run here. It was really 17 games unbeaten. We were at one point. Take out the cup games. But yeah, Harborough was the first game we lost 4-2, and we were winning that one again. We conceded at half time. At least we beat them this time. Wow. Wow, wow. I can't believe that. Offers made for Derbyshire. No, you're not going anywhere yet. Hate it when they do that. Do we get one more game in? No, I'm going to leave it here before it all goes tits up. Right, okay. I'm going to get going now, I think. I'm going to finish it here. Thanks very much for joining me, DJ. Great talking to you. Hopefully be around on... Where are we? Monday. Thursday, I think, will be the next time I'll be on. If not earlier. 'Cause I did do a sneaky one yesterday, which isn't normally one of my times, but I do. But anyway, take care. Thanks very much for joining me, and hopefully see you guys on Thursday, like I say, 7 o'clock sharp. Well, I try and be as sharp as I can. Until then, guys, thanks very much for joining. See you later.